Hi guys, it's Catherine and welcome back to my channel. I know long time don't see, but I've just been working, trying to get this money or whatever, get my life together. But anyways, this video is probably gonna shock a lot of people. A lot. It's not really gonna be a funny video. It's actually pretty serious and stuff, and I'm gonna get into like what I've been going through and stuff like that, because I feel like it's something that's relatable, I'm sure. So I'm gonna just get started. So lately, maybe in the springtime, I've been off social media quite a lot because I was just going through shiz not e. So I'm just gonna go where it all started. So the start of spring semester, yeah, it was like February, January. Okay, I was taking winter classes. I was taking classes for most of my days, Monday through Friday, literally from 9 a.m 8 a.m to 4 o'clock. So I was outside all day and then going to work after that. Annoying as, but a girl had to do what a girl had to do to graduate on time, whatever. But during that time, that was just like the start of the stress. So then when I got back to school, it was in time to apply for grad schools. I think that was around Christmas time. So deep down in my heart, I knew that getting into grad school was not going to be easy for me. It was definitely going to be a struggle, because in my freshman year and sophomore year of college, I was like everybody else. I was getting lit. I wasn't really taking school seriously. One, because a bitch was getting lit, and two, because I was in a major that I had no passion for, and I was just doing it for family purposes. So I was just fucking up. Oop, I didn't mean to say that, but I was messing up in school. I was not taking that seriously until junior year and senior year. So I knew they were going to see that, and that was probably going to be my downfall, whatever. So the semester keeps going on, and I took 18 credits fall and 18 credits spring to graduate this May. Okay, boom. So I was taking 18 credits, and mind you, it was very difficult. I was trying to hold through. I was struggling to pass, and I was struggling to pass this one specific class, which I'll get into later. But while struggling with school, my outside life was getting really bad. I spent more time on social media, and you guys know, my close friends know, I love Instagram, I love Twitter, I love all that shit. I love YouTube so much. And then it got to the point where it was my obsession. That's when I started effing up. So I started to compare myself to other people that I've seen online, and I didn't even know about these people's lives, and I was just comparing myself to them, and it was really bad. And the things that I was telling other people not to do, my close friends, don't compare yourself to other people online, because you don't know what they're like in real life and what the things that they're going through. I was doing that, and I've never found myself in that position until recently. And that was really eating me up. And then I had self-conscious issues and stuff like that. I didn't think I was pretty enough and stuff, which is annoying because obviously I'm a bad bitch. But before, I was really thinking that because I was comparing myself to people online. For instance, I got weed for my birthday, cool, lit. It was my 21st. Pop out, bitch. But, after that, I got weave again. And then something just felt funny. It was just so forced for me. I was forcing myself to get weave. And I felt like if I didn't get, extensions in my hair, then my vacation look wouldn't be complete and I wouldn't be cute. So then, honestly, I felt like that. Even after I got my hair installed, the girl did a pretty good job. But it just wasn't me. I was not okay. And then on top of that, I got my eyebrows threaded, and the lady that I went to messed up my eyebrows completely. I was looking like Betty Boop, and I said that in my last video. I just looked crazy. I looked crazy. And for me, it takes a long time for my eyebrows to grow. Right now, I haven't gotten my eyebrows done since March, so I was feeling depressed about that. So I was feeling all types of ugly. And then on top of that, I had eyelash extensions to over here, and I just looked absolutely crazy. So I had trouble at school. I had, I guess, self-consciousness. I don't know what it's called. Darn, what is it called? I don't know. what it's called, but I was just going through mad stuff, seasonal depression disorder, and like my period was coming more than once a month, so you know, the waves was just hidden. And honestly, I think what made the situation worse is that I was keeping it from other people that I was struggling, because usually when people talk to me, they're very open, and I like to be open with people too, but I wasn't giving it back, you know. So people were opening up to me and like crying, and I would always be their shoulder to cry on and stuff like that, and giving them advice, but I wasn't even taking the damn advice myself. And it was crazy. Like, I was just slowly going downhill. Okay, so now as the temperature got a little bit warmer, a little bit not really, because you live in New York and you never know what the weather is going to be like, but you know, it was getting there. It was getting to springtime, and other girls in my class was getting exceptions into grad schools, and like at least like feedback from grad schools, and I was getting nothing. Like, I was not getting a damn thing. I was so stressed out. Not only because like I personally didn't know what was going on, but then my home life, my mom was bothering me about, damn girl, like what's going on? What's the feedback? Like, honestly, I didn't have an answer to tell her. And when you have like Caribbean parents, they're just like really hard on you. They don't know when to chill. And it's not their fault. That's just the way they grow up. So just take it as it is. But that was becoming so stressful because she was asking me questions that I really just didn't know the answer to, and it was very stressful. And then when I did have the answer, because I was getting rejections after rejections, I had to keep it away from my mom, because I had to think of a plan of what to tell her. Like, damn, I'm not getting into any schools. What the hell am I going to do after graduation, bro? Like, what the hell? It was at least a month before graduation, and I was not getting anything but rejection letters. And on top of the schoolwork, on top of like me feeling low about myself, I was getting rejected. A bitch was stressed. I was stressed. So one day at school, I spoke to my advisor, and I was asking him, I was like, yo, like, what is going on? And he explained to me, broke down more my reasons for not getting into grad school. And literally, I worked so damn hard. I worked so damn hard my junior and senior year. Like, I know I messed up my freshman and sophomore year. I'm getting a little emotional because, you know, it happened recently. Let me stop for a second. I worked so hard, and then to hear what he was saying was like, so it got me so upset. It really did. Like, it got me so upset because I missed out hanging out with my friends, like being with my family. I missed out so many family events that I literally can't get back. And like, I feel like my life was just going down a hill. And it's like, damn, you couldn't have told me that sooner. Because like, your GPA is like your GPA. Like, you can't really change the past. You can only move forward. But it's hard to move forward when your expected graduation date is in a month. So after that conversation with that person, I literally went inside my car. Mind you, I had class. I had a break. I went inside my car. I started crying. And I literally drove off. I didn't know where I was going, but I knew that I had to find like a beach or some type of body of water, because like I can't take it. And like, water calms me down. Like, the beach, I always go there, like even if it's like cold outside. Like, that's like my peace place. So I was driving off in the woods, because my school's literally in the middle of the woods, and I was driving like a maniac, like, but I was like, damn, like, what the hell am I gonna do? I graduate in like 3 weeks, and I do not know what is going to happen next. It was very sucky. It's like, what now? I worked so hard to this point. It's like, what do you do now? When I tell you, that is the scariest moment, and I'm sure other people have been through it too, but it's like, damn, like, what the hell am I going to do? And what the hell am I going to tell my parents? Yo, like, they spent so much money on my education, and like, for it to backfire like that, it was like OD. So I was going through a lot of things, like hysterically crying. So I eventually finally safely arriving at the beach, I called my best friend, and like, I just started crying. I could barely speak to her on the phone, and she's like trying to calm me down. Like, it was so bad. And then she like cheered me up, you know, like I was depressed. But you know, I like gathered myself together. I was like, you know what, bitch,
Get the fuck up, bitch.
because crying in this car is not gonna do shit. So I missed one class. I was like, fuck it, you know, let me miss one class because I don't want these people to see me looking like this, because I was looking crazy. So I cleaned myself up, cleaned my face, did what I had to do, and drove back to school and took my next class. And then I pretended like nothing ever even happened the next day. And then on top of that, outside from academics, like friendships and like the people that were around me, I was kind of questioning, but I kept to myself, because through friends and stuff like that is just so weird. It's like an awkward situation, because for me at least, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, one. But at the same time, I was not really comfortable, and I felt that I wasn't being my true self. And when I'm not being my true self, I wouldn't expect people who I'm talking to be their true selves too. So if I'm not being my true self, then honestly, I need to separate myself. And that's what I did. So without explanation, really, I separated myself from a lot of people. Not really because of what they did or anything of their actions. It was just a personal thing. Like, I need like a mental break. So I not took myself off of social media. I still had my accounts, but I was on my phone less, because I felt like, okay, Catherine, you have to like get it together. Like, you need help. So I got off of social media. I separated myself from like events and stuff, because I used to be a very social person, but like I just calmed down a little bit on events and like only spoke to like close friends and family, which is like 2 of my close friends and like my cousin. And those are the only people that I would really talk to. And a lot of people are watching this and be like, damn, like Catherine, like wow. But like, it happens, it really does. And people really don't see that side of me, or other people that they know have that bubbly, outgoing personality, because I'm so social and all that stuff. But you know, inside, like a bitch was dying. A bitch was dying. Honestly, I feel so much better now today, because I'm in front of this camera, like just talking about it. I spoke to my friends about it, my close friends, and they helped me through this and stuff. And like, I'm still healing. I spoke to a therapist. Honestly, I knew I needed professional help, and I did that behind my family's back. So I did that because, yeah. And you know, it's kind of a big deal, because especially in my culture, not a lot of people seek professional help when, you know, they're going through something. And it sucks, because they really should, and because it really helps. Honestly, it does. And my best advice for you guys, if you're trying to seek professional help, you have to get somebody that's relatable. Like, for me personally, I seek only like black older women, not younger older women, because I always feel that older women are more wise. I wanted an older woman, and I wanted an older black woman, and honestly, it worked out for me. I've been so much better because I've surrounded myself with people that I feel will be open with me the way I was open with them. So many people nowadays have their guards up. And honestly, it's a good reason, because there's a lot of vicious people out there. There's crazy people. But honestly, if you know somebody for an amount of time, you know, time doesn't mean anything, but if you know somebody for an amount of time, open up to that person a little bit, and then they'll give you that type of energy back, because the same energy that you put out is the same energy you're gonna get in. And the way I was acting before, I wasn't putting myself out there, so everybody was thinking I was fine. If you want to form cool relationships with people, honestly, like, just be open a little bit. Like, if you get your feelings hurt, if they don't like you, you know what I'm saying, good, that cancels them out quickly. And honestly, I tried that experiment out recently. If you're more open and don't confine, is that the word? I don't know. Hold in your personality, especially if you have like a big personality like me. Like, be out there. It's okay, because if they don't like you, then that's fine, they'll go away, and then you can just cancel out the people that don't like you, and it just makes life easier. So that's really the direction that I'm gonna go now. Anyways, I'm getting off topic, but I was going through some shit. I'm Gucci now, so what's good? I'm back. My next video will be something I don't even know. I gotta think about it, but I just felt like I should say that. Tis public service announcement. And yeah, and also, sorry, another backtrack. Another thing, going through all the things that I was going through, I was losing a lot of weight. Like, I was becoming skinny and I was getting lit, but I wasn't becoming skinny for a good reason. Like, literally, I was not eating. Like, I had no appetite. But, you know, I got myself together. I got a little thick again. If you have any questions or, like, you want to talk and stuff like that, I'm here, you know. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode. Peace, guys.